tell me what's going on. How long have you lived here?
I've been living here for about 5 years.
And what's it? Forgive me. What's it called? Like, give me the background.
It's Ontario Housing, Geared to Income. They have their name as NCHC.
And what's going on? Just a few doors down, they've tore down.
Yeah, they've demolished the places down the street to put in more buildings to house more people to fight the homeless,
Which is great.
problems, which is a great idea. They're supposed to be for low-income families to be able to raise their families in.
But
I've just gotten served the N13. They're trying to evict the low-income families from the residents that are actually there now.
and the way you explain it, if we can take it bit by bit, but the way you explained it is there was options, but there isn't options, if I get that correct.
Well, we signed an options in the I believe in the summertime. We had 3 different options. One was either to move out of housing completely and get 6 months free rent, didn't have to pay, but you had to find your own residence, or you move to a temporary residence and they pay, I believe it was $300 per bedroom to move to a temporary residence to move back to the new units. Or the other option was move to another residence within housing as a permanent residence, and they still paid us for helping with the moving cost.
And which one did you?
I put in to move to another residence. We had any intentions of moving back to these units.
What happened then? So you wanted, another residence?
Another residence under housing.
So another
geared income home.
With the same, I don't want to say company, corporation, whatever, like in the same NC, whatever it is.
Yep, exactly.
So you put in for that, and then what happened?
Then we just recently got served. We filled out paperwork to renew our lease. We got it all put through. Added my girlfriend onto my lease, and she did all the paperwork, filed it all. After we got it all filed, the next day we got served an N13 asking us to, basically they want to terminate our tenancy.
By June
30th, 2023, under the reasons that they're demolishing the units.
Ironic. Talk a little bit about how ironic this situation is.
Well, it's weird because they're building homes for low-income families, but they're evicting low-income families from their homes to build those homes.
And the options that were granted to you before seem to be no longer granted?
They're basically off the table.
So in other words, you are...
They just want to terminate my tenancy along with one of my neighbors that are attached to me.
How does that make you feel?
Very upsetting when you have a family and you thought you're good, and the rent is in Cobourg for somebody who is on ODSP can't exactly afford any kind of rent in Cobourg.
Where do you go from here?
Hopefully come with a solution with Northumberland County. I know I am fighting this with the Landlord Tenant Act, and I'm pretty sure my neighbor is doing the same thing. She's a single mother with 4 kids of her own, and she's also gotten the eviction letter.
And forgive me, is it just these 2 buildings next? Like, is it your building?
Well, no, there's one other building where the journey is that they still have to go through.
Oh, so they haven't done that yet?
No, there's still residents there.
But this will be the 2 that they demolish in 2023?
This would be phase 2.
Okay, that's what I mean, yeah. So it just not, I don't want to say
basically
just
from
these
here all the way down to the fence is phase 2.
Oh, is that right?
Phase 1 is
what they're doing
and still going.
And that now, like, when did you get these letters?
We just got this yesterday on the 20th.
What was your reaction when you got it?
I phoned a few people to find out my options. I I phoned the Landlord Tenant Act, and they basically told me to ignore these. That they have no basis, and if they didn't give you, if you already gave them an option, then basically we have to fight it.
Not something that you wanted.
No. No.
There's
Not
enough
what-
stress in the world now, like if you can just sort of say a few words or, you
Yeah.
know, as I say, or how you feel. But I mean, like, I would think,
I think it's more of a greed. They can't make much off of somebody that's here on low income, so they're gonna evict the people that don't pay much to get people in that will pay more.